It's a race against the clock as Wall Street hopes that the U.S. doesn't slap potentially damaging new tariffs on Mexico. Mexico's foreign minister and his team are in Washington to negotiate a way of avoiding the start of a good old-fashioned trade war. But President Trump has doubled down on his tariff threat ahead of the meeting. Yahoo Finance's Jessica Smith is with us in our D.C. bureau with more. Jessica, should investors have any hope something gets resolved today?
Well, we'll see what happens. The president, as you mentioned, has doubled down on that tariff threat. But Mexican officials are set to meet with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Vice President Mike Pence today. Pence will host a meeting at the White House at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Mexican officials say they hope to find common ground and show the administration that they are working to slow migration from Central America through Mexico to the U.S. border. They want to show the administration that these tariffs would hurt both economies. So they're hoping to avoid these tariffs before they go into effect on Monday. But again, like I said, the president has doubled down. He says we'll see what comes of this meeting, but he thinks it's more likely that the tariffs will go into effect on Monday. Again, that's a 5% tariff on all Mexican imports. Brian and Alexis.
You know, Jessica, it looks like the GOP revolt against Trump's Mexican tariffs are starting to gain some momentum in Congress. Does it look like lawmakers will likely reject these tariffs, and can they override a presidential veto here?
Well, lawmakers are certainly not happy about this tariff threat. There was a lunch with some administration lawyers yesterday and Republican senators, and they really sent a message to the White House that they do not want to see this happen. And there is some talk that these lawmakers may try to block the tariffs, but it's not clear yet if they do have enough votes to override a veto in both the House and Senate. Republican leaders like Mitch McConnell and the Republican leader on the House side, Kevin McCarthy, are saying that they hope that the tariffs just don't go into effect at all and they don't have to cross that bridge. Minority Leader Chuck Schumer went on the Senate floor yesterday and said that he does not think the president is going to follow through with this threat, but that prompted another reaction from President Trump on Twitter. He called Minority Leader Schumer a creep and said that he's not bluffing. He said he would rather have Schumer would rather have our country fail with drugs and immigration than give Republicans a win, but he gave Mexico bad advice. No bluff. So we'll be watching this meeting this afternoon, and we'll keep you updated on whether or not either side can come to an agreement here.